mouths, or with our mouths, that they're wrong. They're standing up and they're spouting bilge and bile. And then people are clapping. Oh, yay! Oh, very well said. Now they can feel good about themselves. Right? The ones that are clapping. Because someone just explained in some ridiculous way how right they are to feel about themselves. And that it's okay to take money from other people. Right? It's whore justification. And no one at these conferences stands up. Steven Crowder did, which is interesting. Always fun watching that guy. But someone needs to stand up and not just ask him questions. Fucking shame him right there. Let him fucking have it. And I guess he did it in a nice way, and I don't blame him. There's a chance that those fucking land whales could have fallen on him and eaten him right there. Bones and all. And that'd have been the end of him. So maybe discretion was the better part of valor on his part. But let's look at this for what it is. They want attention, they want sympathy, and that's how they get the attention that they want. And that reinforces in a positive fashion their position and their belief structure. And then they use that to push and further the agenda, which ultimately has the goal of taking your money and telling you what to do. Taking the choice out of it for you. Because at some point, men are going to say, we fucking had it with women altogether. These fatties can go to hell. People are going to say, we're tired of socialism. All we're doing is paying for these mentally deranged, physically revolting women. And they're going to be tired of fucking paying for it. And so these women are going to use a socialized medical, social government system. And the medical industry is going to be right there with the insurance industry, ready to take the money out of your pocket to pay for her. You guys got to see this. You've got to see the future coming. You've got to see the future coming. That is what they want to do. They want to remove the voluntary contract that a man starts a relationship with and make it mandatory. That is the progressive or evolutionary aspect to this. So what do you guys think? Am I way the fuck off? Right? Or did I fucking hit this one? Right? Single, double, triple, in the park home run, fucking grand slam, I don't know. But I do know that these are the facts that I see. I do know that these are the behaviors that I catalog. One second. We're in deep, deep shit, men. You know, Mgtow is the way to go. Mgtow is freedom, right? We get up, we do it every day. And right now, I'm just trying to take care of myself. You know, I get up, do my routine, comb the hair, put on some clean clothes. I have the penis. I go to work and I kick ass. And I'm seeing this fucking number come out of my wallet. 40%, 40%, 40%. 40% of my income is going to other things. 40% every fucking week. And it's killing me. You know, so Mgtow, man. Man up, get up, see what's happening, right? And we'll take that next step together, all of us. But I can tell you, when you face them, when you go face to face, and you start seeing some woman asking for attention based on her size. Boo hoo hoo, right? Boo hoo hoo. That encouraged them to continue that. Right? Now they're vested in being a fatty. Now they're vested in being a victim. They're vested in it. Right? They have something to lose, so they won't give it up. They're getting something for it, so they won't get it up. Give it up. Right? It's like taking an addict and just giving them more of what they need. They get that dopamine rush on people crying for them and giving them what they want. And the other part of this, the other side, is they go to college and they take these feminist agenda, feminist slant, socialist slant classes, and they learn an entirely new language. And I try not to use it here, this cisgendered, patriarchal, social justice warrior bullshit language, and just fucking call it like it is with street language so you and I can talk about it more easily. They learn that language so that you can't speak to them. It's completely alien, the words, because the philosophy is completely alien. So when they start using those terms, what they do is they separate you from them. They've got a divisional wall. And then they can say, you aren't educated, you can't understand me because you didn't go to college and you're stupid. And then they create an air of superiority for themselves. I've seen this in a number of videos and interviews where the person, the social justice warrior pig, the feminist whore, starts spouting off and then says, well, maybe you should go to college and take some feminist classes. Right? And it's like, well, that's what I need to understand, or that's what I need to be brainwashed. Right? Because I can understand what they're doing and saying. I just don't give a fuck. Right? And I'm not going to buy into it. I don't accept their premise. So taking the class is going to do me no more good than it is to read the cliff notes or read the summary, the semester summary, the outline of a course. And I'm like, yep, I can see all of that shit right there. I don't need to take the rest of the fucking course. I don't need to see the details. Right? But what I do know is that when I see a social justice warrior, a feminist, a fatty, a white knight, when they start ponying up to the table in a discussion, and I see that they're shooting for sympathy because they're shooting, right, they're looking for attention, I go after them. And I will put them down because they don't have a crowd that's behind them. They're in the process of tricking and indoctrinating people. And I tell you what, people, especially men, respond to logic a lot better than women do. And a lot faster than they'll respond to a bunch of gobbledygook crap. And the other thing is, if I shame women in front of other women, they all know a man has shamed them. And they all take their big spoonful of shit. That's why when I walk up to the fucking table of fucking nurses in a local brew pub, they won't look up at me because they do know who I am. You know, who wants to be the fucking nail that stands up above the others and takes it from the hammer first? Bam! They don't do it. They put their fucking heads down in shame, as they should, because they are acting shamefully, and they know it. And they even think shameful thoughts, like, oh, that John, he's such a fucking prick, right? Damn right. You're in my fucking neighborhood, sweetheart. You better back the fuck down. Back the fuck up and take that shit out with the rest of the garbage. And then make me a sandwich. This is John, host of Mgtow is Freedom. Have a great day, right? It's good to be a man. It's good to have a penis, right? I'm out here making it happen. You guys are too. Semper Fi.